Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. After 2 weeks on the road, they're finally ready for the home opener in Houston. Standing by on the call, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all I lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Push that! 19! Two right here. Get that quarterback at all costs! Stand him up! Out, go!
On first down, it's Watson. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
All day. Keep breaking them balls up.
Those are the numbers from Rudolph from last week's game. 3 catches, 55 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Might come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
All day, baby. All day. Go. Go.
Ito Smith, his first carry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. And let's look here at the Houston offense.
With DeAndre Hopkins, I think anyone who's calling plays for him has 0 limitations. And what I mean by that is he's a guy you can move outside, you can move him inside, play him on the left side. Side, it doesn't matter. Some guys, they have to have the ball in a certain spot. Not Hopkins. Long, short, intermediate. He just wants the football. He usually does some pretty good damage.
Going up top for Miller. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 20. An excellent return that time. 26 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Now first carry for Ronald Jones. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's get a conversion. You. He's trying
to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready. Blue ready. Watching you drive. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Check that. Let's go.
First down carry by Jones. Give him 3 on first down. We'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Right 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Even. Let's go.
And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Mike 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 5-0. Let's go.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here.
Here we go.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. He kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call productive?
Well, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Let's go. Double time. 4 down. Check.
From the 22, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it.
Ready.
And
Blue ready.
oftentimes when you talk about slinging
Check.
it, you're thinking about a guy throwing all over the yard.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
The opening script, however, they drew up for this first drive.
You must get tired of seeing me.
Safarian Jenkins has it. And he's brought down. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Mike ready. Flip it. Blue ready. Don't let him breathe. Play that. Hey, stop. Let's go. Check. Fresno.
Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Baby. That's what I'm talking about.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
You got to see a fist bump on the sideline from the head coach, don't championship because he's turning to his bench and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now he's getting hurt and all loose.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back.
Let's go.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game.
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard,
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard
Interception, baby,
line.
all day, all
well,
day.
they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ready? White 25. 55. Hey, eat.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike, 55. Check that.
Ball on the interception. Winston going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 5 on the 5.
Winston, a handoff to Jones. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 18-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the man down.
Throw, Winston. Pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the second. Christian Wilkins able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? You let him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field.
We got this.
It's sudden change, right? Interception, you got to get put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Deshaun Watson of the Texans offense trot back out there. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football,
Watch the pass.
we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of
Line
possession.
'em up.
There's still a place for it, and I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception,
Yeah, baby.
they're going to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Check 13. Check 13.
After the penalty, it's Smith. They'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Open man is Miller. He's got it. Oh, now he throws him over. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Give him there on the third down conversion.
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
That's it, baby.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Get that quarterback.
Let's go.
Check 24.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Even on run downs, it confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Line him up.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Line him, go. Line him, go.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now Eno Smith. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10.
That's it,
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line isn't doing much. 2nd and 7. Watson, the quick slant caught.
Let's go.
7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hey.
Watson. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now it's Watson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day, baby.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
sound like you're going negative on that.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the three's just not that good.
When people say that we're negative,
Well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-point drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Jameis now on first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware of ball may come your way.
So second and inches after that first down completion with just shy of the marker.
I got it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And he slings one that's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And that'll bring up second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe we tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Here now is second and 10, yellow to 41. Jameis to throw. Complete to Jones. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it third and 9.
They're not ready for this. They still playing shot.
Y'all playing Winston. He's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Winston now, 80% of his passes in the early going, 8 of 10. It's first down. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. Second and 11.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check four. Kill. Green, triple T.
Second and 11 now. Winston. That ball complete to Isabella. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be third down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 10.
SOS.
From the shotgun, he finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll get him down at the 34. He's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
Get ready.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of play.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big tackle?
They'll try to run for it with Smith. He's got the first down inside the 40.
Keep playing hard.
Yeah, right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank. I'm third and what?
I'm
right?
coming
I bet
after
they're
you.
in the top
I'm
5
coming
in the
after
league.
you.
I'm 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more. Because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
Here I come. Here I come.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end. Easy pitch and catch.
He can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got it.
Great tackling, because that's what you're talking about. You don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Now the Texans will go in the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
What's up? 18! Check 53 is mine. It's been a long day for you.
Watson on first down. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. I call it no gain there on the first down play. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion?
Watson's pass complete to Ego Smith.
We're set. 18! Hey, here we go.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides have thought a certain call has been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. Here's Watson.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10. At their own 9. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. got 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Kill.
To throw is Winston. Escaping the pressure right. For a big guy, Jameis sure can't move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch 54. 5 on the 50.
The shotgun again. Check, move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. Hey, who we got? You go tight. You got
Wait.
You got tight right there. Let's go.
Throw on 2nd and 6. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Winston. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, ready. Black 25. 54. Here we go. Even. Let's go.
2nd down.
Jam.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready. Blue lady. Easy.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check safety.
Wait.
They'll go again to Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Off the play fake. Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
All day,
15
baby,
yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Ready.
Jameis had 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Bang.
Hey, let's get him for first.
In the red zone now. Winston.
Check out free.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. At the 10-yard line. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes up a gain of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try to unfold the drive. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Even.
Wide, get wide. Under 10.
Let's go.
10. Joker, 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 joker.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go, fellas.
Ready.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Slam, slam, slam.
Follow.
Working out of the gun, Winston. This one caught by Isabella. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
My ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he was going to the secondary target for a nice game.
And he's got it. One of the end zone.
They can't see us.
Tampa Bay. From 3 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp team. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Go!
Deshaun Watson making his way back out. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Single. I got a single in the slot. Single in the slot. Down and go.
They'll run it now with Smith. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure on the quarterback and expect a passing situation.
That's complete to Smith.
Lay down.
Partner, I think that... Completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He's going to field this at the 4. 12 yards on the return that
Let's
time.
go, baby.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
That culminating touchdown, I think they carry a lot of confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity. 3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check. 55 to Mike. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day.
Green, Triple C.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 7, Winston. We say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, stop. Check hot route. Hot. Let's go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And an alley to run. Out to his left. And Winston lost the football. And the Texans sweep it. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
All ball, baby. All ball. It's all.
I think we know one quarterback would be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? Smith is on a run for it. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got it. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
You don't want no problem.
A gain of 5,
you don't want
but
no
not
problem
enough.
from me.
Leads to a 4th and goal. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Let's go.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead, you've got to protect the football.
And wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense to get these timeouts, getting them to stop. You're taking charge.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Watch the twist. Share.
On first down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
First carry out for Kareem Hunt. He's got the first down and more. Pass Mayfield. A second truck move.
Can anyone tackle this guy?
And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 31-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, there's a few chances as well.
And he's got this down almost to to the 20 before he's dropped.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest. And they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
On play action, Winston. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Ready? A nice pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. With this lead, they're expecting to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston, and Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
They can't hold me, coach. They can't hold me, baby. They can't hold me.
His fifth touchdown now on the year. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
No lead safe in the NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point lines up successful. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Because, as you noted, field goal, and the way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
We'll see if they can get the score. Have the completed pass. Stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now the first third down. The Texans on third down, not quite 50%. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Down, you got to try to find something. There's nothing available there.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute, because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
A pickup of 11 at a Texans first down. Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. 1st and 10. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches are great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there for a milestone sack. That's number 150 of his great career.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards the arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
3 down. Hey, Mike, 50.
Get ready.
is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Ready? White 25. Mike 54. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Let's go.
On 2nd down. Beverly whistles now in a timeout. Defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Ready?
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Come on. Sunday. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Slam, slam. Check 26, check 26.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. Watson and the Texans now down by 15. 1:39 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm on. And I'm go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
Another time
Just
now.
a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I'm go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. 16 yards on that, and also a Texan 1st down. 1st down there. The clock continues to move. Here's Watson. Complete. Richardson has it. A big one there for the Texans. 18 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to give them a chance to win this ball game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Remember the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack.
Hey, you got to snap it. You got to snap it.
Line. They'll get to the line here. Remember, it's also 3rd down.
82's moving. 82's moving.
Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Field left. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Bucs, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.